Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Welcome to the channel. I've got a review. I hope that you guys checked out the Llewellyn Con. They got, they had some really great speakers this year, but they also offered for the attendees a 35% discount. So I got 4 decks to review. I'm going to review both of these decks at the same time simply because they're the same deck, just different sizes. It's the Dreams of Gaia Tarot Pocket Edition by Raven Felon, and the Dreams of Gaia Tarot regular size. So let's open up these guys and flip through them. I know that, you know, there are some people like myself who like the smaller decks, and then there are people who like the larger decks. And I wasn't sure what the difference was between these two, so I'm like, let me review both of them, and we'll just review them together side by side so you could see the difference between the two sizes. Let's see what we've got going on here. Now, as you know, I used to do giveaways, but then all of the policy changes internationally for shipping, they started charging customs fees for my international peeps out there to receive them. So, I mean, it ended up costing me way more money than I was anticipating it to, but I do now sell these as used decks on Mercari and on my website. So that way you guys can purchase them at a discounted price just because I mark them as used because we review them. So here's the regular size Dreams of Gaia. And let's see what we've got going on here. I've got my fan going overhead. Ooh, look at this lovely guidebook. Very nice. Very detailed. So we have, okay, integrity, key phrases, meaning, the past, the present, the future, wow, and potential blockage. Let's see what else they got in there. And that's it. Okay, so as you can see, we've got different terminology for these cards, even though they are tarot, okay? To seek, to feel, to grow, to heal. Beautiful. So let's see what it says. The philosophy of the Dreams of Gaia Tarot is simple. To seek, to feel, to grow, to heal. This deck will strengthen your connection to your divine self, whilst helping you to identify and heal past experiences that hold you back from living your fullest potential. Learn to recognize when times of growth and change are approaching, face them with confidence and a sense of anticipation. Learn when to take action and when to be still. Learn to trust in your intuition. By offering structure in the form of a major and minor arcana like that of past tarots, but combining them with bold new archetypes, symbology, and meanings more suited to the present, the Dreams of Gaia Tarot allows for more personal, intimate, and effective system for using cards as a roadmap to navigate your life path. Embark on this extraordinary journey of undoing, of being and becoming, and be inspired by the knowledge that all that manifests in your future is born of choices you make today. beautiful. So let's see what we've got going on here. This is a rather large deck. I like the backs of them. We'll measure them here in a minute. Let me open up the pocket edition. Oop. It's got red on the inside. So this one is blue and this one is red. Much more manageable size, yes. Nice little travel edition, right? Beautiful. So the smaller one does not have it looks like the same picture. It doesn't have the word on it, though. It has the number on it, okay? So there's that difference, right? And then let's look at this tiny little guidebook. Let's see. So we have keywords, key phrases, okay? So this is a much shorter, obviously, descriptions, right? Whereas in the guidebook for the larger edition, as you can see, I mean, it's multiple pages, right? Let's see, we've got 3 of fire. So they have keywords, key phrases, meaning, potential blockage. Okay, for the minor arcana. Okay. All right. So let's see the difference. Let's go to 0 in the major arcana. Card meanings, major arcana. And I apologize for having paint on my hands. It's dry. I've been painting. So in the pocket edition, you have keywords and key phrases for the choice, which would be traditionally the Fool card, right? So we have that. Let's see what it says in major. The choice card. So the choice card in the larger guidebook, we have keywords, key phrases, meaning, the present, the past, the present, the future, and potential blockages. So way more definition in the traditional size deck, the larger deck, right? The pocket edition is just the keywords. So there's the difference there. Colors are different, okay? And the sizes are much different, right? Different backings. Okay, where is my measuring tape? Hold on, let me grab my measuring tape. Okay, sorry, it fell on the floor. Let's see. So this normal size one is about 5.5 inches or 13 centimeters approximately by, it looks like 3.5 inches or 9 centimeters. And the pocket edition is 3.5 inches or 9 centimeters by about 2.5 inches or looks like 6.5 centimeters. Okay, so big difference, right? So the pocket edition is as long as the traditional size deck, I guess you want to say. The normal deck is wide, right? So we've got that going for us. So let's undo these and see the differences between the two. We're just going to flip through them I'm not going to read from the book, even though I really, I'm really excited about reading the book. That's something that I'm trying to make my videos a little bit shorter. Let's just zoom in. Zoom in. Okay. Zooming, zooming. Okay. So they're right next to each other, so you can see the difference in sizes. So first card is choice, right? And then the child, so that would be the magician, right? The maiden is number 2. The youth is number 3. So number 2 is usually the empress, right? So this would be the emperor, right? Number 3. Oh no, the emperor. Yeah, number 3 is usually the emperor. Number 2 would be, okay, I'm going. The mother. So this would be, number 4 is the mother. So that would be what, the high priestess? Am I getting that right? The father, which would normally be the Hierophant. 6 is the crone. That 6 would be the lovers, wouldn't it? 7 is the sage. Interesting. 8 is death, rebirth. Interesting. 9 is knowledge. 10 is wisdom. Interesting. So they're not actually following the traditional arcana, right? 11 is healing. You have 12 is love. 13 is union. Very pretty cards. 14 is self. 15 is abundance. 16 is destiny. 17 is journey. 18 is thought. 19 emotions. 20 is desire. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we have the suit of swords, right? So we go, 21. Okay, so 21 is perception. Sorry. 22 is intuition. Okay, 23 is integrity. 24 is faith. And here we go with the suits. Okay. So this would be, let's start off with the minor. Minor is earth. So this is earth. or Pentacles, right? Leave that book to the side here. So we have the Two of Earth, Three of Earth, Four of Earth. These are beautiful illustrations. Five of Earth. Oh, I forgot to mention, they're both nicely, they're quite thick, and they're both matte finish. There's no shine to them. Okay. Did I say Five of Earth? Five of Earth. Six of Earth. Seven of Earth. Eight of Earth. Nine of Earth. 10 of Earth. How beautiful is that? So this is 11, Heaven and Earth. Wow. So these are the court cards, right? 12, the Seneschal. Seneschal? Am I saying that right? I'm sure I'll be corrected by someone. 13, the Queen of Earth. Isn't she beautiful? It's my favorite queen. 14, the King of Earth. Isn't he beautiful? Okay, so our next suit looks like fire. Next suit. Oh, it's air. Next suit is air. Okay. Saw the dragon. My bad. My bad. So we have the ace here. We have the two of air. Isn't that interesting? Quite beautiful. Can you see this? Half darkness and half light. One person. Wow, that's very beautiful. Like yin yang, right? Decisions. Three of air. Beautiful dragon. Four of air. I'm really looking forward to diving deep into this larger guidebook to get more inspiration and guidance on these cards. How beautiful are they? So this is the Five of Air. Six of Air. Seven of Air. Eight of Air. Nine of Air. My neighbors across the street are building stairs outside, so 10 of Air. Interesting. These are beautiful illustrations. 11 is Body Mind. 12 is the Scribe. 13, Queen of Air. Isn't she gorgeous? 14 is the King of Air. Wow, beautiful artwork. Okay, this is definitely fire, right? Well, let's just double check because I'm a dork. Next, fire. Okay. So we have the Ace of Fire. See, dragon, yay! And yes, that's why I bought them. 2 of Fire. 3 of Fire. 4 of Fire. 5 of Fire. 6 of Fire. These are just gorgeous illustrations, just beautiful. 7 of Fire. Beautiful fox. Is that a fox or a kitty? Foxes or kitties? Oh, they're kitties. They're kitties. Kitty cats. Okay. 8 of Fire. 9 of Fire. 10 of Fire. 11 we have 11, masculine, feminine. 12, the hero. 13, Queen of Fire. Wow. Beautiful. 14, King of Fire. This has got to be water, right? Water, making sure. Just because, you know, water. So this is our last arcana. Water, or cups, right? So we have the Ace. I love how all the aces are dragons. I really do. We have the 2 of Water. Wow, so beautiful. So beautiful. 3 of Water. 4 of Water. 5 of Water. 6 of Water. 7 of Water. 8 of Water. 9 of Water. 10 of Water. 11, emotion, intellect. 12, the counselor. 13, Queen of Water. Well, isn't she beautiful? And the last card, 14, the King of Water. How gorgeous. These are beautiful, gorgeous cards. Let me just zoom back out. And just for grins and giggles, if you want to stay tuned, I will read from the larger guidebook here the definition of this first card, the choice, okay? So let's read that so you can have a good idea of what these cards are about. So choice, keywords, choice, options, opportunity, free will, self-determination, mindfulness, manifestation, cause and effect, reward, consequence, procrastination. Key phrases: choice creates reality. Belief is a choice. Inaction is a choice. The choice is yours. Determine your direction. The past has influence. Choice offers reward or consequence. Weigh your options. Choose wisely. Stop procrastinating. Be responsible for your choices, and awareness empowers. And the meaning: all that you are and all that you excuse me, all that you have learned and experienced is born of choice. The choices you have made, the choices others have made on your behalf, or choices they have made for themselves that have impacted on or influenced your life. You may believe that you have no choice, but that in itself is a choice. You may also exercise your right to allow others to decide for you. This too is a choice. You may believe that you have too many options and allow this to confuse and cloud your ability to choose. This is yet another choice. You are free to choose or to allow others to choose for you. You can choose blindly or with care. You can choose to act or procrastinate. You can make your choices wisely with knowledge and awareness, or make them in ignorance. Whether you choose to believe it or not, you are blessed with free will, the power to act and choose independently and determine your future. You are a product of your choices and the choices of others. All that surrounds you within your environment is the result of your choices and the choices of others. All comes back to choice. The past: when you were a child, dependent upon your parents and family for food, shelter, love, and protection, your choices were limited and often made on your behalf. As you grew older, your power to choose and play an active role in your experiences increased. Those choices made for you and by you helped shape you and played a foundational role on creating the person you are in the present. All that you have experienced because of those choices has shaped your beliefs, how you perceive the world around you, and how you experience it. We cannot unmake our choices. We cannot reverse time and relive the same moment over again. It is the past, and the past cannot be changed. We can, however, choose to make different choices in the present because we have chosen to learn from our past choices and the consequences born of those choices. Be mindful of your past, how you were raised, and the environment that you were born into, as it will play a foundational role in influencing your ability to see and make new choices. Ask yourself, am I a slave to my upbringing? Have I been conditioned to believe and behave in a particular manner? Does this conditioning enable and empower or limit and restrict? Are you holding on tight to hurts and bad memories that bind you to a past moment? Is this preventing you from moving forward and making choices that will result in more positive and affirming experiences? When the choice card appears in a past position, you are being asked to question your past, question how your past may be influencing your ability to choose in an empowered manner in the present. The present: in this moment, exists an opportunity to create or transform your future. You stand at a crossroads. The past is behind you and the future lies ahead. Now is the time to take control of your life and determine the direction you wish to take. Be both mindful of and respectful for the choices you make in the present. Take note of how your relationships, beliefs, and emotional state are influencing you. Do you see opportunities and options available to you in abundance, or are your opportunities few and your options limited? Are you a glass half full or a glass half empty kind of person? Use this moment to take stock. Ask yourself if the decision you have before you is being overly influenced by your relationship with another. Are you choosing in order to make someone else happy or make yourself happy? Is your choice fraught with risk? Have you given thought to the potential consequences or rewards of this particular course of action? Remember, the choice is yours. Whether that choice involves taking a risk, allowing someone else to choose for you, or giving another's happiness and well-being more importance than your own. It is even your choice to do nothing at all. When the choice card appears in the present, you are being asked to make your decisions with the awareness that your choices define you and have real power. Your choices create your present and future reality, and for good or for ill, will have an impact on not only on you, but also on those around you. Very true. And the future. For every action, there is an equal reaction. For every choice you make and then act upon or do not act upon, there will be a direct or indirect reward or consequence. The choice card in the future position asks that you practice mindfulness even when making spontaneous decisions. What will your choice bring into your life? Have you considered the potential consequences or only the potential rewards? Have you taken the time to weigh your options and take into account the potential impacts of your decision and the reality that a choice cannot be unmade? Your choices have the power to open and close doors, build bridges, and burn them. Could your decisions have potential consequences that you have not considered? Could your choice bring about the ending of a friendship or marriage, the loss of your job, or worse, when a different choice could bring abundance and delight? Regardless of the choice before you, take time to consider the future ramifications of your decisions and actions, and choose in a way that brings change of your own design and making. The directions you take now will lead you to your future. See and weigh up your options. Determine your direction. Look to the potential consequences and rewards, and consider the impact your choices may have. Decide whether those choices are worth the cost and whether they will bring forth a future that is in harmony with your intentions and desires. And then finally, potential blockage. Are you spending all of your time looking for options and opportunities because you do not like the options that have already been presented to you? Sometimes our searching fails to uncover a choice that brings us happiness or an outcome that we desire. So we continue to look, hoping that something better will come along. In this way, we may be only delaying the inevitable. The reversed choice card symbolizes that a need to accept that sometimes the only choice available is the one we do not want to make. Sometimes we have to choose the next best option or the path of least reward. Sometimes the path of least reward will lead us to unexpected treasure. Sometimes we are limited to a choice that will bring us happiness, albeit fleeting, and one that will not. A choice between immediate gratification and self-sacrifice. Make your choice with the awareness that instant gratification might not prove to be the most rewarding one. Do not allow a fear of being unhappy or disliked or having to work hard or go without prevent you from making a choice that will bring greater rewards and benefits in the future. Consider that your procrastination or your inaction may result in someone else making a choice for you and creating a future that is even less to your liking. And that is the definition for this choice card from the main guidebook in the main deck. So let's go over this real quickly since we're doing two decks. They're the same deck, right? This is the pocket edition. Be mindful when you go to purchase online. It does say pocket edition. It is smaller than the regular deck, and there are not as many details, obviously, as the guidebook. This is the definition. We just have keywords and key phrases in the pocket edition. So since they are so different from a regular tarot deck, I would highly recommend getting the larger deck, right? And for those of you who do have the larger deck and are accustomed to the way that this deck is formatted and the meanings for each one of them, and you like the smaller decks, the pocket edition might be a great alternative for you. If this is a deck that you enjoy and you want to be able to take it with you in a more compact space, the pocket edition might be better suited for you. Obviously, the pocket edition is less expensive. Can't remember what I paid for the pocket edition, and it does not say, but it is much less expensive than the original deck. The original deck is $37.95 retail in the US. So, you know, $40. This one is much less expensive. Obviously, you will get a smaller deck, but there's no words on it, on any of the cards. But we do have numbers. And let's see. Like, okay, so here's the 8 of fire. We do have the symbol for fire in with the number. But other than that, I mean, if you're not accustomed to how this deck is formatted and how it reads, you might have difficulty getting to know this deck with the pocket edition unless you're already familiar with it. That's my takeaway. Let me know what you think of these decks, if you have them, if there's something that you are interested in. I would be curious to know in the comment section below. Again, I will put a link to where I purchased these at llewellyn.com in the description box below. Other than that, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next video.